Hello everyone. Well, I'm doing a canning project today, but this is a project that I am doing because I know that I have some upcoming events and I need to have this part of it ready. Y'all can see I'm kind of red in the eyes today. I've got a little bit of allergy stuff going on. I guess that's what it is. But anyway, what I am doing today has not been tested by some university or our government or anything like that, but many women have been doing this for a lot of years, me included, and so I want to show it to y'all today. Now, some of y'all that got my canning cookbook will recognize the picture I'm showing you right now. So now from that picture, you will see that I had done an apple spice cake with caramel topping. And the caramel that's in that is something that I use for quite a few recipes. So I want to show you what I'm doing. Now y'all will recognize this. And you'll see back here that I've got several jars already full. And what I'm doing is using half-pint jars. I know that I can do this in the can, but I prefer not to use these aluminum cans. I don't like cooking in an aluminum can. I've done away with my spoon. So I pour it into the jar, put clean lids and rings on them, and then I'm going to do it exactly like I would do it if I was doing it in the can. Now, is this going to stay on your shelf for 2 or 3 years? Probably not. In fact, I'd probably say no. For what I'm doing, I think I've got 8 jars. And the reason I'm doing this many jars is because I have some church functions and some things like that coming up where I need to make some desserts. And these will be already done so that I don't have to spend the time the day of to get these ready. One of my functions is coming up in just a couple of weeks, and there's I'm going to call it a cracker recipe that I like, and so I'm going to be using some of this with that. But all you do is just put 1 can per jar, and then I'm going to wipe the rims just like I would in any canning project. Put the lids and rings on, finger tight, and then I'm going to put them in my water bath. These are going to water bath for 3 hours. I've never tried it, but I've heard that you can put this in a large crock pot and leave them in the crock pot for like 8 hours. I don't have that kind of time. And I've never tried this no, I take that back. I did try this in the pressure canner, but I'm involved in other stuff today, so I don't want to deal with the pressure canner with this, so it's just as simple. What I've done here is just taken my big stock pot, put one of the pieces in the bottom, the canner piece in the bottom of it, and I'm starting it all out cold, and when it starts boiling, I'm going to have the water far enough above these jars that I can leave them boiling for 3 hours. I won't even have to do much except just come back and check in on them once in a while. So when these are done, I'll bring you back and let you see what it all looks like. And then in a couple of weeks, I'll be showing you a recipe that I do using these. So be watching. I just thought about something else. I'm using my superb lids for this. I've never used Superb lids doing this before. So I may leave some on the shelf for longer just to see how long they stay good on the shelf. We'll find out. I'm about halfway through the 3-hour boil time. But you can see they're boiling real good. So I told y'all last week that I would be doing another giveaway this week. And today, the giveaway is going to be this jar vacuum sealer. So if you're interested in winning this jar vacuum sealer, which will vacuum seal wide mouth or regular mouth, then you need to comment on this video only with the state that you live in, and then some other random comment. It can be about this video or something else, but you need to make the comment on this video only, and this is only on YouTube. So make sure that you've got the right comment. Okay, well, the timer just went off, and it's time to remove these from this cooker. Get me something here to get that with, and slide this over. Get it a little off of that thing there so it stops boiling all over the place. And we'll see here, we've got beautiful caramel. And this is going to save me a lot of time. You hear those pops? That's a Superb for you. I'm steaming the camera lens, but you're hearing those pops. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. Now, the first thing that I see is that I failed to put a little vinegar in my water, so I'm seeing a little bit of residue from my water on these jars, but that's okay. It'll wash off. So anyway, be sure and be back with us soon, because I'm going to be doing some desserts with this over the next few weeks. So be watching for those. Until the next time, God bless you.